You know, if we're not careful, our children learn to try to use power trips on us, you know, temper tantrums, crying and screaming, because that's how they've learned how they get their way. And we have to very gently teach them that there are better ways to get what you need and get what you want. So the first thing we need to do is don't get triggered when your child gets upset. Don't get upset yourself. Let it be the trigger in the opposite direction, where you show this beautiful patience and this loving compassion. And don't catch that energy from them. Don't reflect it back to them. They get upset, you get upset. They get angry, you get angry at them. You got to interrupt that pattern. You're the adult. And so you want to watch your own triggers. When you get triggered, when you get upset, you need to manage that. And you'll see that they'll learn to manage that themselves, and your energy is contagious. If they see you and make it real, you're being compassionate towards the child. You understand that they're upset and they're trying to get what they want, but they're using a strategy that's not going to work in life. And so very gently, we need to teach them that no, you can't, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. What's going to work is taking a breath, letting go, and learning to communicate what you want without a lot of emotion. When we have a lot of emotion, people can't hear what we're saying. We're bombing them with the emotion, and they're not responding, so we talk even louder. And so the louder we talk, the less they hear us, because if we start yelling and shouting, we're bombing them with this emotional energy, and they can't receive the communication. So we need to learn to manage ourselves, and your child is learning how to manage themselves by watching you. You are modeling it. And so an exercise in patience, an exercise in compassion, and just loving patience. Let them get that out of their system. You know, when we get triggered by emotions, those are real molecules. That's real chemicals that are running through our system. And it takes a minute or two for all those chemicals to run their course. And so we have to let them get that out of their system without us getting triggered, and without giving them another reason to get triggered, right? So just patient, being present, let them know that they're being heard, but you're not reacting to them. You don't want to get into a back and forth reaction situation. The adult in the room has to interrupt the pattern gently and lovingly and patiently. And it might take a few minutes, but they're going to get tired of squawking and screaming and having a tantrum. They'll get tired of it. And then you're waiting lovingly. When they're through with it, you're waiting lovingly to communicate and to give them your best. That they're learning. And so be careful how you react to your children's reactions, because you can reinforce some negative behaviors, or you can use that as a powerful moment for them to learn what really works in life.